Hello guys, how are you doing? Well, I hope you are having a fantastic day. I am SubZeroExtabyte, and today we are doing something very special. Well, it is not really that special, but I mean it is not something you build daily. So alright, today we are going to McDonald's to give them a little surprise. Yes, they are gonna like it really much. Well, maybe not that much, but that is alright because they pranked me 2 days ago when I was here with Chip. Now Chip isn't here, but that is not a problem because he will probably see this video later. So Chip, if you hear this, I am doing it for us. It said let's get this video rolling, shall we? I am going to talk to you about a house because you know how much I like houses and everything that is with it, so that would really be great, and I hope that we can do that, and then that we are going to get an amazing house and that you guys think that I am really cool. And my house of course as well, because without my house I wouldn't be on this level of the cool factor. So I mean I have all my stuff thanks to my house and I should give it some credit. So yeah, this is it boys. We are just going to add some windows now, and then this is my dream house. We can expand slowly and just keep doing that until we have a mansion, but I don't think that I am going to expand real soon. I am really glad how I live right now. So I hope you guys like this video, and I am going to say goodbye to all of you, and I will see you in the next one. No, I am just kidding. This is not my dream house, and no, this is also not the end of the video, but this is just the beginning of the video, and this is just the beginning of my dream house. Well, it is more going to be a little shed or something of my realistic dream house, but we need like support beams and stuff because this house is going to realistic, and then in realistic mode you have to have all of these weird beams and stuff that keep the house up and that are just amazing, and that your house actually stays up and that it doesn't fall down and stuff, because that would not really be nice if your entire house that you worked so hard on just caved in with you inside, and then you would be trapped by your dream that failed. So I don't think that would really feel that great. But now we kind of already have a house shape and form there. It will just be really easy, and then we can just do the rest by closing our eyes, or we keep them open and make it even more amazing. But we are just going to make one hell of a house out of this, and then I am going to be really proud of it, and then everything will be very cool. So these support beams are basically those connect spots when you get a drawing and you need to connect the dots, and when you have done all the dots you get a picture or a drawing, all thanks to a couple of lines. And this is basically that. Only then when I finish this drawing I get a house and not a picture of a lion which looks really angry, but a house. Yeah, that sounds alright. So right now, we have already connected the dots, and right now we just need to fill in these lines in between the beams, and when we have connected those lines then we just place window panels in the middle. Sounds really easy, right? And it even is really easy, so that is just fantastic. And I think that anyone could build a house just like this, if you are not too crazy with the shapes that you are going to throw into your house. But if you do that, then I think if you are really good with it, then I think you could make the house really cool with that technique. I just went with a simple route, and this is just fantastic because this is really simple, and I think that it already looks great. But we are almost done with all of these window panels, and then we can move to the next stage. But don't you guys think that this house looks absolutely great? Well, I think that this house is just fantastic. It is really elegant with the light and the dark, and all the windows just finish the look. And I think that it is a bit too much window in our house, but that is just what makes it so special, I think. So that is something that I really like about this house. But right now we are done with the windowing stage, and now we are beginning with the support beam stage, and this is just going to be a great thing, but I won't tell you anymore because it is top secret. So yes guys, this rap is kind of unfair. Maybe we need a referee. Look, so you are a nobody. To be very honest with you guys, that was #lit. That was the most fire I have spitted in a while. If you go to the end, I don't think the Ender Dragon is going to spit more fire than me. Put me next to a blaze and I will roast him till he has been blazed. I don't know how to roast him right here on the spot, but trust me, I will roast him when he is standing next to me. I am in a blaze, and it was really hot, so I know that those creatures have a lot of heat in them, and that heat can be used really well in a wrap or roast, so I guess that would be fantastic. I don't know if you guys follow the Jake Paul roasting sessions or not, but they are fantastic. Let me know down below which team you are on, if you are on Team Logan Paul or Team Jake Paul. So now that all of that fire is out of my body, it is time for more explosions. Since the fire is now gone in my body, I now need myself some explosions, and what we have created right now guys is the Mediterranean Sea. No, just kidding, this would just be a little lake. Not sure if this is going to help fish though, since if they are going towards that thing they are just going to get stuck on the rocks, and instead of that they die from drowning. They are going to die thanks to no drowning. Wait, what? How do fish even work? I don't even know. Do I really care? Well, just a little bit, so that is alright. But this TNT is going to blow up the poor farmer, his little farm, and the rest that is around this farm, so I guess you can already say goodbye to everything that is nearby the farm, because it is all kind of gone now, so that is kind of fantastic, to be honest. Well, almost the entire village is gone, and that would just be a waste, wouldn't it? I think that if you do something, do it good. So now the entire village is going away. It is like it was never here. Well, I think I am going to take that back, since there are a couple of strange like holes in the ground where this village was back in the days. Wait, what village? Yeah, right, that is the spirit. What village? There was never a village here. But the legend has it that once upon a time an evil scientist had created a machine, and he created some kind of monster. That monster was filled with hatred, and he aimed all of his anger towards a poor village that was somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And that is why these holes are in the ground. Can we just all agree to that story? It sounds a lot better than, oh my goodness, some guy in a green thirst named Sub, full name SubZeroExtabyte, and his companion Chip were one day just chilling until they heard something about a machine that would turn you into a creeper. Then the green man succeeded in the dream, and then all of a sudden the man had a lot of TNT, and he transformed an entire village into something that looked like there was a war there. But now, oh boy, if the water is gone, the party can get started, and this is a professional tactic that the professional TNT placers use. So you just do that, and then the ground is totally gone, just some redstone torches down in the ground, and you casually place some TNT on top of them. Then the thing will go boom, and if all is right, you have reached your destination of destruction. So that is just fantastic, I believe. And now it is a little story time, I believe. Why? I don't know, but it kind of reminded me of a story that I don't believe that I have told you guys. So this story is not really that long, but it is still really interesting though. So, there was this one time that I was chilling with Chip somewhere in a cave, and it was really dark. So I asked that Chip would get some coal. He did that, and that went well. And that was not related to the story, so I don't really know why I told you this, but someday Chip went out and got a lot of coal for us both, so we had light. Okay, that was really nice. But now the real story. So once upon a time, I was chilling with my brother from another mother. Well, he is practically a robot, but he is still my brother from another mother. It is kind of the same story as with SpongeBob. Oh no, it is the return of SpongeBob. Is it really happening? Yes, it is. But yeah, anyways, SpongeBob and his parents are cookies. Only then Chip, his parents aren't cookies, but they are something else. I don't really know if he is okay with me telling you guys that. Oh wait, what is that? He isn't here, and he doesn't even watch my videos, because that is the kind of friend he is. Okay, well then here goes nothing. The man, his parents are actually gingerbread things. So yeah, that is kind of amazing, but that was once again not the story that I wanted to tell. I get so distracted so easily. I don't know how I have that, but I just kind of have that, and sometimes that can be really annoying, but sometimes it is nice though. I don't really know when it is nice, but if I need to pay attention to a whole lot of things, like this church that I am decorating with TNT as if it is a Christmas tree, I need to pay a lot of attention to where I put my TNT, since it needs to look really amazing and it needs to be covered in TNT, otherwise I don't think that the church is cool enough. I hope that this isn't a church, by the way. I am still not sure if these cobblestone towers in villages are just towers, or if they are actually churches. Since there is no priest in this game, I guess that it can just be a church or something. Or maybe I have been mistaken, which happens sometimes, so that would not really be that new. So this is kind of looking like a really expensive Christmas present, where you can already guess what it is, since this kind of has the shape of something that you wished for. I could come up with anything that looks like this church kind of building, but I guess that you just have to use your imagination for this one and it will be alright. But then again, it is totally wrapped. Well, almost not really, but almost, so it is going to look booming, like literally booming. Wow, booming. I don't think I have used that word. But now let's have a throwback to our race on the racetrack, don't you think? Yes, I think that is very smart. Alright, let's do this. But I guess we are just going to warm up the motor, and then we can enjoy this thing, and when it is a bit warmed up, then we can just chill, and we are going to race. Not against enemies, because there aren't opponents on the track, which is kind of sad, but we are just going to race against ourselves. We can't really race on time because the car is just going way too slow, so that wouldn't really be fun. But we are out here riding a Lamborghini, at night all alone on a NASCAR track. Not many people can say that they have done that, but at the moment we are doing this, and it seems like even bats are spectating this match against myself. This match wasn't really hyped because I didn't have a really good opponent. Well, I got myself as an opponent, so I guess I am pretty good because I just cut corners and I kind of cheat, but I get in first place like this, so I guess that is amazing. But that is kind of amazing that this is even possible, that you can just cut these tracks and you can just cut off a whole part of the track and then just get first place. Well, you do need to know which way you need to go, because otherwise if you are racing against opponents then you are going to be in trouble when you don't pay attention. Then you are going the wrong way and then your opponents will come at you with some speed. Well, if their cars go as fast as this one then it isn't going to be much of a problem, but I guess it is still going to be kind of hard. But we are just out here, racing on a track. Well, if you could really call it racing, lol. But we are just chilling in this really fast car. But we are keeping ourselves to the speed limit, so we aren't breaking any rules, and this is just amazing because nothing is really happening, but we just chill a bit in this car. But there are some things that you can do in the menu, so I guess that we need to fuel it up a bit or something, then it might just work. I don't really know, but we can try. So, let's put the fuel in. It is kind of sad that we just noticed this now after we have done an entire lap, but that doesn't really matter because we had a great time. Only times aren't really that great at the moment because it is raining and I don't have a roof, so I guess that we need to go fast to not be in the rain. And would you have a look at how fast my gas is going down? Well, that is quite fast, but I guess that it does have 4 exhaust and it looks like a beast, and it might sound like a beast but you can't really hear that, so that is not really something we can figure out. But I'm getting quite wet out here, which is not really great, and it is night so it is not particularly warm, and I am kind of getting really cold and I want to stop kind of, but I guess I am a soldier and I won't stop because I have to fight for my country, for my city, and most importantly for my viewers. So I am going to put this baby into gear, which is called R for race mode, and we are going racing. Well, it isn't quite working. There must be something wrong with this car, but I can't quite figure out what it is, but that is okay. We are just going to enjoy the rest of the track like this, and it seems like we need to go a bit further until we are at the finish, but that is alright and all of that. So, let's just keep rolling in this beautiful car, which kind of crashed into the fence, but this car isn't going to stop that easily because it really wants to be raced, so it kind of escaped out of the fence and now she is free to go, and I will just leave her there. So, this isn't really a painful goodbye because it wasn't really a good car. It was a nice car, don't get me wrong. It looked hella fly, but it didn't fly, so that is the problem. But let's just head back because I am kind of missing her. So I am going to do a final race with my baby, and it seems like the is just a bit stuck, but we can reverse our way out of this mess, and then we are good to go and go through the hole that we just dug, and then we can race again. I wonder how fast I am going to finish this time because last lap wasn't really that great, but maybe now we can go really fast and then we are going to be first, and we are racing against the time. Remember, we don't really have an opponent, so we can do whatever we want on these tracks because there aren't any spectators except for that one bat that we came across, and for the rest it is night and it is totally empty, so we are just having a great time. But we left our first baby and now we have a new one, and I don't know why I can't get over this white stripe, but I guess it is just some kind of mechanism that is really advanced, and a Lamborghini is just really vulnerable for that white stripe. So, I guess that now we are in the open of the track, we might as well get a third baby and ride this thing like it is nothing else. And it kind of is nothing else because it is just 3 times the same Lamborghini. And I am not going to lie, I kind of expected more when I was so hyped to ride a Lambo. But I guess this isn't everything in life, and sometimes you just have to ride it till the end, and then the end is the end and then it is over. Yes, philosophy with SubZeroExtabyte. But the said guys, I think we are gonna need to end the video soon because I have talked so much about everything that has happened in my life. I don't know, I think I need get some water and then just think about everything. This kind of makes me sad, but that doesn't matter because I am savage and I can do whatever I want. As you can see in this video, there is no more McDonald's, no, only water and flames. Yes, everything is fine now. My revenge prank was golden. But that said, I will talk to you guys later, people.